Hello folks, welcome back to Let's Play Hollow Knight. I am Nintendo Capri Sun. I am 49 years old, and I'm going to the Forgotten Crossroads. Why did I feel the need to point out my age? I'm not sure. Because I think most Let's Players nowadays are more like 30-something, but, you know, whatever. So I decided not to go to Dirtmouth. We're going to go to Forgotten Crossroads instead, because I never did go to visit that shop. That shop that I was talking about down here in the bottom right corner of this world. So we're going to go down and check that out, because that's actually one of the most useful shops in the game. I'd like to leave some geo aside for something in the next area, but chances are we're probably going to make up that geo just on the way there as we venture through. But in the meantime, we're almost there. Let's see. Yeah, there even is a bench over there too. I guess you could go either way. I'm just going to go the bottom way because there's more monsters down here, which means more geo, which means less work to do in the future. How cool it would be if you could just do this in real life. So you can dash up here. This is how you get up here. I don't know why I jumped back down, or whatever. Can you hit this wall by any chance? I don't think you can. Okay. So I'm going to hit up this bench first. I don't know. I always sit on the benches almost every chance I get because I'm just like that. It's like that meme you see on Twitter where it says autosave, and then the guy's like looking away in disgust, and then the next picture is the guy looking happy, and it says autosave and then save manually just after it. Oh, you surprised me. Hello, hello. Come in, sweetling. Come in and make yourself at home. I'm Salubra, and this is my cozy little charm store. Did the townfolk out there tell you to come and visit me? Yes, this is a lovely little village, isn't it? Warm and intimate and full of life. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, charms. I can see you've started your own collection. Very nice. I'll show you some of my own, and you can take one home if you like. Well, if you can afford it. Life Blood Heart? This one's not bad. Long Nail, I love this one. Steady Body, it has its uses, but we'll talk more about that later. Shaman Stone is really good, especially in late game. Basically, all spells do, I think, 33% more damage. It doesn't seem like much, but man, I tell you, it adds up real fast. There's Quick Focus. That one's also good for casting spells faster if you're in a pinch. This is a Charm Notch, which means you can equip more charms, which is super important. She has 4 of these here. This is literally half of the charm notches in the game you buy from this shop right here. But, as you can see, these later ones, you'll have to own a certain number of charms before she'll sell it to you. So you need 10 charms before she'll sell this one. These charms up here counts toward that total. So, no reason not to maybe, you know, binge a little bit and get some of these. You know, obviously we don't want to get all of them, but, ooh, I'm having a tough time here. I do actually like this one. I didn't use this one much in my first playthrough, but I like just having it. It just feels more comfortable. And I'm going to get Long Nail for sure. This one's a biggie. This one helps a lot. As for the rest, I think we'll do just fine. But now we have to make the unenviable decision of which charms do we actually use. Because as I said before, these are kind of musts. You could probably take off Gathering Swarm, I guess, if you wanted to. And we do have 2 notches, so we could equip... Let me see. Most of my charms are 2-notch charms. So, like, which one do you want, you know? Thorns of Agony right there. I think I'm going to go with Long Nail. I'm strongly tempted to go with Life Blood Heart, honestly, but I think I can handle myself fine. Long Nail just means that much less likely I get hit because I have a longer nail reach. It doesn't look like a lot. It's actually, I think 15% is the exact number. It might be 20. I've kind of heard conflicting stories about the exact number, but suffice it to say, it gives you a longer reach. And in a game like this, where so much depends on, you know, like positioning and stuff, I think that's really important. But hey, what do I know? So we'll continue on back through here. We're basically just going to go back the way we came, I think. I don't think there's any other stops we need to make, but we do need to make Geo on the way back so we can get something that I want to get there. In fact, it pains me to think that I might actually have to sacrifice Long Nail when we get there for the other charm that I want to get. But maybe, I don't know, maybe I just won't use that charm just yet. I'll talk about it when we get there. It's a big one. So either way, let's see what we're looking at here. So, trying to remember. I had fine enough time finding my way here from the stag station, but getting back to the stag station for some reason this proves to be a total hassle. So, let me go back to Queen Station here. Okay, so there's 2 ways to get into the next area that we have to go to. One of the great things about the way this game is designed is that a lot of times when you have to progress in the game to a new area, as in the area we're headed for, there could be like multiple ways to get there. If you went to the bottom of the Forgotten Crossroads, there would actually be a way to get there from there too. In fact, that might have been faster than going this way, I don't know. But I like coming in this way. See right there where I just did, you can't get up here without the dash. And both ways that you go require the dash. So, I like coming in this way because Cornifer is just inside. Oh my god, that was amazing. This is the fungal wastes, and this is a guy that likes to spit orange stuff at you. Remember what I said about orange in this game? Well, I'll tell you, you're going to be seeing a lot of it here. Yeah, see Cornifer? He's right inside here. So, I prefer to come this way just so I can get him right away. I hope I can afford this, actually. Usually the maps are pretty cheap, though, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, 75, we got that. You better believe it. There are mushrooms in here, and you can actually bounce off these mushrooms, which is pretty neat. Actually pretty fun. It's cool how every area in this game seems to have, like, unique gameplay elements to it, and that's kind of one of the big ones here, is the mushrooms. So, how much of the map does Cornifer have? Oh, he got a lot of this one. Holy crap, look at this. Yeah, practically the whole thing. So, I want to head up, see where it says Forgotten Crossroads up there? That's the other way to come in, and I'm actually gonna go that way, even though it's totally counter to what I've been proposing here, but... Oh yeah, we got these guys too. Meow. Oh my god, I just fell right through there. Wonderful. Wonderful girl! I'm either gonna kill her or I'm beginning to lightning! I mean, I could just do the, you know, the Vengeful Spirit or whatever. Not sure why I didn't just dash there. Yeah, looks like we're not getting up above that, so maybe we'll have to go under. That's okay. Ooh, watch out for different combinations of enemies here. Sometimes they'll be set up in such a way that you have to kind of be careful. I'm not sure what caused that explosion there just now. So we can just pogo off these from above and they kind of can't really do a thing to us. And they drop 5 Geo, not bad. Let's see. Yep, this is the right way. Wait, what's up there though? You know what? I'm curious. Oh, I know what that is actually. That's one of those things. One of those things. I'm sure that's very helpful. Yeah, those things I was talking about where their sole purpose is to sell them for money. Well, one of those is up here, but be careful because these guys are kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, those are explosive. The best you can do really is kind of try to lure them back to their source, and then they can explode on the source and kill it. That's one way, or you can just hit the source with your sword itself and just kill it that way. I'm kind of avoiding those for now because those things make me very nervous. And I'm not gonna lie. They really do. Here's another thing there. We probably won't be able to get that for a while. Holy crap, stop chasing me. Get out of here, you bother me, kid. Alright. That's gonna go... Where does that go? I think it's like a dead end over here. I think this is the mushroom room. Yeah. Oh, and they leave a trail of orange. Good for them. Yeah, that's little things like that you'll have to learn just through trial and error as you go. So you might see him charge toward you and think, okay, I'll just jump over him. But then you realize, oh, he's leaving a trail. So you might have to, like, do something different. Like, say, dash to the left or something. Just to kind of stay out of their range so they don't get you. We got little mushrooms in here. They won't hurt you, but you can still bounce off of them if you want. And I'm not going to mess with that guy. Okay, maybe I will. You know what? I'll just do that. Sometimes you just gotta take the easy way out. And the thing is, like, I'm always so conservative with my spells, and I know I shouldn't be, because you're gonna get the soul back anyway. You're constantly hitting stuff. So you're, like, constantly, almost perpetually gaining soul all through the game. So there's really no reason not to kind of just go ham with your spells, you know? Use one on this guy, you know? Boom, just like that. 2 hits and a spell, and he's gone. If you know, like, all the numerical values, you can totally use that to your advantage if you know how much HP stuff has. Then you can work out that, like, okay, I can kill this guy with 1 sword hit and 1 spell, or something like that. Because the spell, technically, right now, in its current state, does 20 damage. And the sword hit does 5. So if his enemy has 25 HP, then, you know, you could hit him with 2 spells, which would be kind of a waste. Or you could hit him with a spell and a sword swing, and there you go. Or you could hit him with 5 sword swings, which is not really ideal, but, you know, what else are you going to do? That door down there just now, actually, I didn't even mention this, but if I had tried to go the other way in that room just now, I would have hit upon that door, and I wouldn't have been able to get through. So I did have to go through the mushroom room to actually get here. But in the meantime, I'm going to grab this geostone over here. And we'll just make our way back over. So we're coming up this way, getting a little closer to the dude. So we have a little bit of a boss here, and this can be a little bit dangerous, so be mindful of your thoughts, because they will betray you. Oh, wow, okay, actually, somehow we managed to not aggro the first one, and now we just did. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They always bang their head 7 times, so, you know, if he's banging his head, just count. Orange stuff is bad, man. Orange is bad. 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And just like that. And that'll give us a charm notch. Alright. There's actually another charm notch directly above us on the map, but we won't be able to get it for a while. I just find it surprising that with only 4 charm notches in the entire world that are not bought from a shop, that 2 of them are actually this close together. But yeah, the other one's going to be like right off to the left over here. Wait, not there. It's actually a little further up. It's right there. Okay, right here. This is also how we're going to get to Cornifer in the Fog Canyon later, so... But can't do that right now, so I wouldn't even worry about it. We got just enough money to do this. Oh, actually, we might not have enough. Let me see something. I'm going to rest first. Update the map here, and this guy is called Leg Eater. Let's just hope this guy never finds his way to Bikini Bottom, I'll tell you that. Don't try to sneak past me, I can smell you. You collected a lot of Geo. Give me Geo and you can see something nice. Alright, you actually have to unlock the shop first before you can actually buy anything here. And also, isn't that one charm like 600? I'm not going to be able to afford that anyway. So if you're doing a Steel Soul run... Okay, well, let me just explain this first. These charms are called Fragile Charms. They're actually very good, but the problem is if you die, they break, and you have to come back here to get them repaired and or replaced or whatever. But they're actually not bad. Fragile Hearts, 2 extra heart containers. Fragile Greed can increase the Geo you earn from enemies. Depending on the enemy, it could be anywhere from like 1.2 to, I think, double how much you get from it. Because I've tried it on the guys that dropped 45 Geo back in Forgotten Crossroads, and they only dropped 54 with it. So that's like 20%, so... This one, I believe, increases your damage from your nail by 1.5. I'm not 100% certain about that, but I'm pretty sure it's 1.5. Either way, it's damn good. And if you're doing a Steel Soul run, in which case, if you die, you lose your save file anyway, you might as well use these charms. Because you're not losing anything anyway if you die. So, these can be pretty freaking awesome to use. My last Steel Soul run, I actually did use the Fragile Strength. But I died through a boss called Brooding Moloch, so... That turned out to be pretty bad. Since I can't afford it, it's not a big deal because I don't want to replace my long nail weapon anyway. Even though I do have another charm notch. Hang on a second. Dude, I forgot I picked up another notch, so maybe I could equip something else. What else would I put in here? Okay, so here's the thing now. Steady Body. When you hit enemies in this game, you notice you take a little bit of a knockback, kind of like in Zelda 2. If you equip this charm, you don't get that knockback. But my problem with it is if you put it on and you get used to playing with it, you're never going to be able to take it off. You're never going to be able to learn to play without it. And Thorns of Agony, I already kind of explained why I'm not crazy about that one. Maybe there's no reason to not have it, but the Thorny Vines basically do the same damage that your nail does, if I remember right. So, like, no, I think I'm pretty much good for now. Wait, do we have 10 charms total, actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 8, okay. So we get 2 more, we'll be able to get another charm notch from Sebulba. But, I know, I just said Sebulba. I meant, whatever her name is. Shit. I forgot. Holy crap. I'm terrible. Let's see. So the next point of interest is going to be, as you can see on the map, once again, like if you're not sure where to go, look for stuff on the map that looks like it might be interesting. Which, bottom right, yeah, right next to my face up there. Definitely a point of interest for sure, and that's definitely where we're going to get our next upgrade from. I love this little waterfall here. I don't know why, I just love this waterfall. It's just a little background thing. It reminds me of those waterfalls in Castlevania 3. They're just there for no reason, except to make the level look cooler. And it's just so freaking cool, man. I do love me some waterfalls. So keep an eye on things. Alright, we're going into uncharted waters here, but stay vigilant and we should be good. Wow! Did he just fall in the acid? Yeah, look at that. Very nice. Little baby mushroom. No problem. So that's good. Yeah. You wouldn't believe how far you can jump and actually hit stuff in this game, but yeah, like that right there, it didn't look like doable at all. But it was totally doable. Oh boy, that was not cool. Holy crap. Sometimes you can get comboed like that and it can really mess up your rhythm. Or you don't even have rhythm really so much in the overworld as much as you do with bosses. But even still, like, you know, if you lose track of kind of just what you're doing and everything. Damn, if this doesn't look like a boss arena, what do we got going on here? Hello. Ha! The tiny steps of a tiny creature! You got the look of an adventurer! We've so much in common. Searching for dangerous places, huh? Well, you're on the right track. Along that critter, wanna we have a try deeper down. Warrior sort, so she says I'm itching, or so she says, and I'm itching for some serious combat. Sorry, I kinda did a bad job of reading that. Keep sharp, my adventurous friend. Stay alive and let's meet again on the road ahead. You got it. It's funny because that's technically a girl, but like when she shows up in a certain fight later, she makes a sound that does not sound like a girl at all. So I don't know. She's a pretty cool character, and this is not the last time you're going to see her. The thing is though, that like when she does show up, I noticed one thing about this game that slightly annoys me. It's not too bad, but there are some times when the voices are a lot louder than the rest of like everything else in the game, and when she shows up in a certain fight, it's really loud. And there are times when I've been playing this and failing a lot at a boss and having to play it over and over again and having to hear that voice clip over and over again. And I'm just like, stop making it so obvious to everybody else that I'm failing this over and over again. And I don't know, it's a stupid thing. But oh god, jeez. Watch out for you. Yeah. That's gonna be a bit annoying. You're kind of the same as the guys in Green Path, same sort of gimmick here. But, you know, just do the same thing you did against them. Hey, I caught up with you. Ah, there she is. Where's she going? Oh, crap. Well, that's no good. How am I supposed to get across that? Here ends the pilgrim's way. Hallow Nest's heart lays open before you. Proceed onward to share in its glory. Yeah, good luck with that. So we're not going to be able to go any further that way. We're going to need something else to get us in there. And it's probably not what you think it's going to be. Although, to be fair, it's also one of my favorite little upgrades in the game. Every single upgrade in this game is, like, really awesome. I don't know. Can't help myself. Let's make sure we don't touch any of those if we can. Ooh, something up there. Doesn't seem like we... Oh, well, maybe. So another thing that I really never got used to was like bouncing on mushrooms and hitting stuff at the same time. Because you can kind of get into a rhythm of bouncing on the mushroom and then hitting something at the top of your jump, and then bouncing off the mushroom again and hitting them again. And you can just get into this cycle of doing that. I don't actually know where I am right now. I'm not supposed to be in here. Well, that's okay. Oh, is this... Oh, this is this. Wait, is this... No. Hang on a second. I'm not used to this. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so pogoing off of stuff is really fun, and once you get, like, super good at it, then you can totally wreck house. Oh, except for when your timing is off, which mine very much was there. There we go. I'm just gonna do the thing right there to get rid of those. Save this little guy here. There we go. Alright. I have no idea what time we're up to right now. Jeez. Time just kind of disappears when I play this game, I'll tell you what. And I couldn't be happier about that. So we go off to the left here. Where's this gonna go? I mean, I assume this is just gonna go to the same room we were just in, but it feels like... Oh, hey, here we go. Yeah, get all the geo you can. And fall through the wall. This has got to stop sooner or later. This doesn't go to, like, that place, does it? I don't want to say. Oh, look. Okay, sure. This dash. Oh, okay, this opens a door from the other side. Yeah, if you can manage to hit enemies through walls like that, or around corners, definitely take advantage of that, because that can be really useful. Well, this just goes back here. Well, hell. I don't need to be back here again, that's not where I'm headed. It's definitely not in the direction of the interesting place on the map. So, yeah. Yeah, not all the mushrooms will bounce. Oh god, please don't do that again. Oh shit. Okay, see this little thing out in the foreground here? It's like a stick impaled through something. And then there's something over here. Anytime you see something in the game that makes you think, did Sephiroth do this? It probably means you're going the right way if you're trying to figure out where to go. So, yeah. Let's see, are we getting any closer? Actually, it doesn't seem like we are, but we will be. Oh god! I thought he was doing something else. My bad. I can't explain without spoiling why I thought that guy was doing something else. But hey, maybe we can explain that later. So I'm just gonna come through here. We got little flying ones. They take a little bit fewer hits. See, last time I came through here, I had the fragile strength equipped, so it was a lot easier. They only have so much range, so like if you're aware of how much range they have, you can just stand outside of that range, you know, and then just get them, whatever you gotta do. Oh shit, I'm not gonna be able to get back out of here now. That hole I just fell through, I'm never gonna get back up there. Oh no, what am I ever gonna do? Well, I guess I could go over here. Wait, I can expect this? I can expect this. Yeah, I mean inspect. Wanderers seeking death, welcome. May you find swift end upon our claws. Yeah, I noticed. Alright, we're in uncharted worlds again here. Don't have the map filled out for this place yet. Probably not going to for a while. Yeah, keep an eye on where they're, like if you see these mantises, try to learn what they look like, and because you see there's one right there. So if you see one, just know he's going to come after you when you get closer. There's another one down there. And you grab them from a distance, you know, just with a vengeful spirit, and then they only take like one hit after that. Pretty much just like the mushrooms. So that can be helpful. They have just these really long, really obtuse looking necks, which is kind of awesome, actually. My timing's not great for counterattacking those when they come at me. It's better to just avoid the attack and counter. Oh shit, I'm about to hit stuff. I'm about to land in stuff. Oh no, I'm down to 1 life. Okay, get over here, get out of range so you can heal. Just heal once, that's all. Well, okay, heal again. Wait, I'm out of soul. Ooh, this ain't good. Okay, get over here. I need some soul, buddy. Alright. So this is a case where when stuff takes more hits, that's probably better, because then you get more soul. Because you basically get the same soul for every hit, regardless of how much damage you're doing. There we go, okay. We're fine now, no worries. I was not supposed to go over there. Wait, is there a bench down here? Really? Okay, cool. Let's check it out. This can be a bit of a tricky fall here, I've noticed, but something to the right of us, too. Oh, it's the bench. Okay, I'm glad I checked, because I started to just go left there. Oh, man. I know I've probably mentioned it already, but benches are basically checkpoints, so if you die, you just go back to the last bench. Oh, well, we can't do this yet. We'll come back to this in a minute. I went past the entrance, it was right on. I mean, I'm glad I went the way that I did, so that I was able to get the bench, but I went past the entrance to the place I'm supposed to be going here. There were probably signs pointing to it all over the place, and I was just like, you know. After a while, you go through this world so many times, you just start to not even notice the stuff. It's all this stuff. I mean, even like stuff in the background, I was pointing that out earlier. Oh, I don't even have the soul to throw a spell at them, do I? Definitely take advantage of your up and down swipes if you can, because I tell you, they'll help more often than they'll hinder. Don't know how I managed to miss those. Let's go ahead and stay healed up here, though. Whoops, well, I was about to say stay healed up, and couldn't heal myself up. These guys aren't half as bad as a certain enemy later in the game that I won't get into right now. But yeah, like they lunge at you, but they stop after like an inch and a half or so of screen space here. There it is again, impaled. Some kind of person impaled on a stick. Makes you worry for the safety of the world sometimes, but yeah. There we go. We're gonna take the upper path here. This guy's gonna try to get us, but it's not gonna be a problem. There we go. Now we're starting to get the hang of it. Yeah, never forget that you have that dash, because you can also, like, dash in the middle of a jump, or you can dash and then jump, like so. Oh, wait, no, you can't do that, my bad. That's only when you have something else. Misremembering a little bit here. Oh man. Thought I was going to get him in the head there, but I guess I didn't. So, I'm going to take the bottom path here for a bit. I was thinking I had to take the top path, but no, we got to take the bottom first. There we go. Nice. And grab this right here. This will open the door just above us, and now we'll be able to take the top path. These dead mantises sitting all over the place here. What's kind of interesting about these guys, if you're looking for more like lore stuff, and this is probably one of the most obvious lore things, I don't know why I'm even bringing it up, but these monsters are not affected by the curse, like the orange curse. You don't really see, like when you hit them, they bleed white and not orange. And so because of that, they're not attacking you because they're being controlled by something or whatever. They're just attacking you because they're defending their village. And so that's just kind of cool, you know? Boom. And now we have wall jump, which is awesome. I can't tell you how much I love this ability. This ability. Yeah, so now that we have that, this is a nice cozy little spot. I think I'll heal up. You know, I was going to stop the video there. I think I'm just going to keep going and get back to, at least get back to that bench. First, go ahead and take care of this. Yeah, because it's not that far to get back to it. There's lots of geo and stuff in here. Yeah, we can also go up that way, and we can, well, not go that way. Yeah, wall jump really feels good in this game. It's like really fast, and it's really, you know, when you go back towards the wall, there's not like a lot of complicated physics to it, you know, like whatever. It's just stuff. It's just good. If you come up through here, we're going to end up over here in fungal wastes again. And pretty close to familiar territory. And a strange looking tree thing there. Gee, I wonder. Not going to worry about that too much right now. So we can also get up here. So occasionally you're going to run into puzzles like this where you have to kind of dash with perfect timing and stuff. It can be a little bit crazy. There's like a little bit of geo deposit there. I'm not going to... Well, am I? I don't know. Maybe I should get it. Oh, yeah, let's get it. It's not that hard. Jeez, man. I'm so worried about. You fought Pure Vessel and you're scared of that? I don't think so, buddy. It's hitting all the walls like usual. And we hit this door. That'll open right up. But the visual effects would suggest that more than just opening a door actually happened there, so you would think. Well, maybe there's a reason for that. So if you come down here, this floor, there used to be a floor here, and now there's not. So that might be easy to not notice at first, but... Yeah, so this entire, like, section... Ooh, boy. This entire little section can be a little bit crazy. What? I'm not sure why I fell there. That was kind of weird. Yeah, maybe we should try going down the right side. I don't know. So you notice now, like, when you fall, when you're up against a wall, you actually cling to it. So you fall a little bit slower as you're coming down, which is cool. Oh, I should have looked down before I jumped. So you got that guy through the floor. That was pretty cool. Get up here. There we go. Oops. I thought I had something else there. Another upgrade. Let's see. So we come in through here. I bet we can try to get one of these doors open. I mean, that's the main thing with this little area, is you're just trying to get to the far left side or the far right side so you can open these doors from inside. What the point of that is ultimately, I don't quite remember. I never remember this part, but... So open this door here, and then we can come down, and I think there's one more down here. Yeah, there's one right there. There we go. I think it goes even further than that. Yeah, oh, okay. I always think that this is like a wall here, and it's not. You can actually walk through it, so... Maybe remember that if you're coming through here. So yeah, we can also open doors from the right side, too. Maybe no reason not to do that. At least open this one, anyway. But if we come down here... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You know, maybe it's a good thing I didn't cliffhang the video there, so I can cliffhang it here. That's a lot more painful than that other cliffhanger would have been. Oh, you know it. Next time on Hollow Knight, we deal with whatever the fuck this is. See you guys later.